Hi, good morning children. Welcome to biology class. In the previous class, we were discussing about the types of asexual reproduction. And three types we already discussed. What are they? Yes, fission, fragmentation and regeneration. So today, let us discuss about the other three types. They are budding, vegetative propagation and spore formation. Listen children.
This is a hydra and you learned about regeneration. Hydra and planoria shows regeneration. But hydra also show budding as an asexual reproduction method. So let us discuss about budding. Look at the picture. You can see three diagrams of hydra. And first one, parent hydra is there. And a bud develops as an outgrowth due to repeated cell division at one specific site. That bud grows in size and develops tentacles. That is visible in the second diagram. And in the third one, the bud is fully mature. So, these buds develop into tiny individuals and when fully mature, detach from the parent body and become new independent individual. This process is called as budding. Next type is spore formation. This method of asexual reproduction is seen in bread mold or rhizopus. You can see rhizopus in the picture. It has many thread-like structures that are called as hyphae, but they are not reproductive parts. You can also see tiny blob-on-a-stick structures. They are involved in reproduction. The blobs are sporangia which contain spores. The spores are covered by thick walls that protect them until they come into contact with another moist surface. When they come in contact with moist surface, the sporangia breaks open and release spores. And these spores can eventually develop into new rhizopus individuals. Children, which is the reproductive part of a plant? Yes, flower is the reproductive part of a plant. So, root, stem and leaf of the plant is called as vegetative parts. There are many plants in which the vegetative parts like root, stem and leaves develop into new plants under appropriate conditions. This is called as vegetative propagation. So, our last type of asexual reproduction is vegetative propagation. Can you say one example for such plants which are developed from root, stem and leaves? Can you say any example? What about our shoe flower or hibiscus plant? The part which is used for vegetative propagation is stem. These are sweet potatoes. In sweet potato, adventitious buds develop that breaks off from the root and form new plants. Children, can you identify this plant? This is bryophyllum. For this plant, the vegetative part that is used for propagation is leaf. The buds produced in the notches along the leaf margin of bryophyllum fall on the soil and develop into new plants. Vegetative propagation has some advantages. The first one is all plants produced are genetically similar enough to the parent plant. The second one is vegetative propagation can bear flowers and fruits earlier than those produced from seeds. And the last advantage is this method also makes possible the propagation of plants such as banana, orange, rose and jasmine that have lost the capacity to produce seeds. This property of vegetative propagation is used in methods like cutting, layering and grafting. So they are called as artificial methods of vegetative propagation. Children, this is a modern technique. It is called as tissue culture. You know what a tissue is. Tissue is a group of cells. In tissue culture, new plants are grown by removing tissue or separating cells from the growing tip of a plant. The cells are then placed in an artificial medium where they divide rapidly to form a small group of cells called callus. You can see that in this picture. Look at the picture. The callus is transferred to another medium containing hormones for growth and differentiation. The plantlets are then placed in the soil so that they can grow into mature plants. Can you say the advantage of tissue culture? Yes. Using tissue culture, many plants can be grown from one parent in disease-free condition. This technique is commonly used for ornamental plants. The types of asexual reproduction is completed. I attached a link to watch the animation of the topic, download the attached notes and learn. Attend the test questions. Thank you for listening me, children. See you in the next class with another topic. Till then, bye.